Another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week at Bungie, we're calling the shot for the next race to World's First. Oh my god! Fellas, we've been wondering when exactly the raid was going to drop. Was it going to be delayed? Let's find out. Destiny 2 Beyond Light is about a month away from launch. For us, this means closing out the game and getting ready to hand it off to you, with a few more fun social moments to unveil along the way. For you, this means a final stretch of anticipating the new story and the new world you'll experience as you aim down the barrel of your weapon of choice. Or the weapon that won't be sunset, right? Got him! For the elite raiders in the room, this means a new shot at glory. The race to a world's first completion of a raid is one of the most spirited traditions in the Destiny community. Race day is when the world turns its eyes to Destiny to see who emerges as the hero. We have stood next to some of those legends on the stage while they claim their titles in front of a cheering crowd. It's almost time to fire that starting pistol again. So the next race for World's First begins on a Saturday, November 21st, 10 a.m. Pacific. Holy hell. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this. November 10th is a Tuesday. We'll have essentially a week and a half to grind, and then the 21st on the Saturday. Dude, that's perfect. Oh, Bungie's definitely taken the approach allowing for everyone to partake in the raid this time. Because normally it's like, yo, expansion drops Tuesday, Friday the raid drops. Everyone pretty much kills themselves trying to grind. This is fantastic. Now, Bungie continues, that should give you plenty of time to get ready. We see you assembling your fire teams and conspiring how to power your way up to a competitive level. We hear you asking when you should call in sick. Now you know. So get to finalizing your plans. Here's what else you also need to know. Contest mode will cap all players at 20 power below each encounter for 24 hours. Again, this is actually a way to make the raid more difficult to complete the first 24 hours, but simultaneously, it puts everyone on the same playing field. Also, artifact power will be disabled during contest mode. 1230 power is your team's goal to be at for the cap for all of the encounters. Being above 1230 will not provide any additional advantage in the final fight. This year, the ritual for naming the winners will be different. Following all the immediate fanfare and bustle that follows the checkered flag, our data scientists will be spending extra time validating the finishing team's runs. AKA, for those that are thinking about cheating, it ain't gonna happen. Expect the official announcement for World's First to come a bit later than usual. Disqualifications can happen as per the official rules. So finish strong, even if you hear rumors of another team's victory. Fantastic. Yeah, Bungie's probably gonna go through there and vet every single team that actually passes the encounter that might be in the run for World's First. Hopefully, whatever anti-cheat updates that Bungie puts in place, though, will just pick this up all on its own. Now, an award ceremony will take place as well in the days following the raid. We'll crown the champions who return first to orbit after a respectable effort. Once we validate a mission completion, we'll enter their names into history. Every member of the 6-player fire team who is certified as World's First finishers will receive a title belt as their ultimate reward. We will unveil the new belt closer to the start of the race. Even if you don't win World's First honors, the earliest victors in the raid can claim some awesome rewards to let the world know you are among the first to fight. Everyone has completed the raid in the first 24 hours while contest mode is activated will receive this emblem right here. Oh, that's sexy. Look now, completing the raid on contest mode is no easy task. So if you actually get one of these emblems, flex it, fellas. It's worth being flexed. Really, really. For those of you who want to flex in style, we'll also be offering a new Europa ready raid jacket you can purchase through the Bungie rewards. If you finish the raid before December 1st at 9 a.m. Pacific, you can claim your code. You can also use the code to make your purchase anytime before 11:59 p.m. Pacific on December 31st. We'll show off a preview of the jacket close to the launch of the raid. For those who like to savor new content like a fine wine and not rush through to the raid experience, you will have rewards waiting on you when you get there. Along with the redacted weapons and armor, everyone who completes the raid will earn this emblem right here. So there you go, guys. Those are the raid details. Really, really? Considering how much is changing when it comes to sunsetting, what weapons will be available next season, mods being completely removed, armament mods especially, the playing field this year is the most leveled I've ever seen it. And they're also doing it on a Saturday. I think we can have some potential upsets this year. Like really, really. That dad squad out there, man, that are like the most diligent raiders suddenly squeeze off the World's First win simply because it actually landed on a Saturday instead of the middle of the week. That's fantastic. And considering it's a week and a half after release, I don't even know what sick days you really need to actually take. I mean, once you reach the level cap, you're good, man. There's no point to keep leveling. So honestly, just playing in the evenings after school or after work, I think you'll be completely prepared for the the raid on the 21st. Now moving on, Star Sign the next generation. Oh yeah, this was the big announcement earlier today. I was hoping they were going to cover in the TWAB as well. Earlier today, we announced how Destiny will perform on your next generation console devices. If you have a pre-order in hand, we want to set expectations for when the full suite of next-gen enhancements to the Destiny player experience will land. These upgrades will be delivered on December 8th. Here's a preview of what you can look forward to if you'll be one of the first to install a shiny new deck in your entertainment center. Let's check this out, guys. Xbox Series X, which is the beefier Xbox, 4K resolution, 60 frames per second, field of view slider. That's right, we're getting an FOV slider for consoles. Faster load times, cross-generation play, and then of course the smart delivery. Now let's look at PlayStation 5. Essentially the same thing. 60 FPS, field of view slider, and then the Xbox Series S will be locked at 1080p 60 FPS. As far as I know, PlayStation 4 and the old Xbox will not receive this frame rate bump. And by the way, for those that are wondering what field of view is, maybe you play console, field of view puts more of the game on your screen. It literally allows you to expand your field of view. A lot of people go, wow, why does your game look fluid? Well, that's tied to frame rates. Anything above 60 looks incredibly fluid, especially compared to 30. But another thing that aids that fluidity is just backing off the current field of view. And I think console's current field of view is at 76. Is it 76, guys? Put in perspective, on PC, we play at 105. It's a ginormous difference. Now, the question is how high will this field of view slider let us go? I don't know, man. The fact that they're locking it at 4K resolution, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw out a wild guess, 85 field of view. I think it's gonna lock at 85, maybe 90. A very big improvement over current gen consoles. But you know what's gonna be crazy? It's gonna be a field day for people that own the new consoles. Like really. You're gonna be playing Destiny the way we play it on PC. And you're gonna be playing against players that are locked at 30 frames per second, 76 field of view. The ultimate pay to win, right? Now, outside of that, guys, there have been an increase in cipher drops. That's right, double drops. You get 2 instead of 1. And of course, there was just an overall increase in drop rates from completion of activities. Bungie actually outlines here that the increase in cipher drop rates does not apply to Gambit matches, enemy kills, forge completions, and non-playlist strikes. So for those that are trying to do some workarounds, my guys out there trying to macro forges, you know. So guys, that is pretty much your TWAB. Man, Beyond Light is right around the corner. What are we, 3.5 weeks away? It's crazy. Deej actually leaves us though with a final note. One last time, when the business of the weekly ritual is done, the author usually closes on a personal note. So gather around and let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, on November 7th, 2011, after telling my family that I was running away from home to join the circus, started my very first day at Bungie. I was starry-eyed, terrified, and in no way prepared for the triumphs and trials that awaited us all. Fast forward to now, past dozens of events, hundreds of deployments, thousands of patch notes, and millions of spent shell casings from my Suros regime. My last day at Bungie will be November 6, 2020. What? Thus closing out full 9 years in the service of the player. It has truly been an honor. I'll never forget having the chance to see this community come together and create its own movement. The next destination on my professional journey lies down another path, but I'll always enjoy retracing the steps we've taken together. I made a lot of stops in my career that has been spanned on many different lives. One of my earliest mentors gifted me some wisdom that has proven true time and time again. Always be engineering yourself out of a job and replace yourself with someone better, he insisted. The truest measure of success is building something that can thrive in your absence. Bungie has been a very special place where I could do just that. The teams that I have had the privilege to work with will carry the conversation forward from here, as they have for years now. They are a fine group of people who care about you as much as the awesome developers who work so tirelessly to create these worlds that we explore together. In so many ways, the community managers who are here to succeed me are better than I ever was at anticipating your curiosities. Stick close to them, and they'll keep treating you like the heroes that you are. I'm proud to say that I'm leaving Bungie even more a fan than when I arrived those 9 years ago. Whoever warned that you should never meet your heroes didn't have a chance to work in a place like this. I'm taking with me a lifetime of incredible memories of Guardians I would have never known otherwise. Destiny will continue to be an amazing game, in part because of you. People who play Bungie games together are the pride and joy of this company. It has been my pleasure to keep our community traditions strong during my time up front. Let us not say goodbye, my friends. Beyond Light is an experience that I'll share with each of you. You still see me around the weeks leading up to the launch, and then I'll be reverting back to my original role as a passionate member of this community. See you in Europa. Thank you for everything, and please do be excellent to each other. Deej out. Man, I can't believe that. Like, when I think of the community or the face of the community on Bungie's end, I definitely see Deej. Big shout out to Deej for what he's done for Destiny. He's done a lot, man. I personally have been in summits, and there's a lot of people at the summit comments, they're talking, and there was a lot of times that I felt like I didn't have a voice or I wasn't able to give my feedback, and Deej would cut in and ask for my feedback, and that was it was really nice to be included. Deej, you really included me, and he includes everybody. He doesn't leave anyone out. So guys, I would say wish him well. Deej, good luck to you with whatever you're going to be doing, man. Always enjoyed the conversations with you, the professionalism, the incredible theatrics you always put into your dialogues. It was always a wonderful experience. Well, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of this TWAB. How do you feel? Do you like the raid date being what it is? Are you happy about the field of view adjustments? Good stuff, man. All around great changes. I wish we had a frame rate slider too, you know, to crank it up to maybe like 120, but 4K resolution is still beautiful, especially at 60 FPS. I'm still blown away that the consoles are going to be able to pull that off, especially with the field of view slider. Hands down, if you are buying one of the new consoles coming up this November, you will have such an incredible gaming experience. Destiny 2 is a beautiful game, but with that jump in resolution and in frame rate and in field of view, the game is absolutely stunning. Fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.